Shit. This is what I'm feeling like. Da 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 da. Let me tell you what I'm feeling like. Da 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 da. Yo, what up, dawg?
It's good.
It's your boy, Brown. We like to welcome everybody back to the Keep It a C-Note podcast. I got to my left.
Let's go fish.
Who up?
John. What's good, fellas?
Boy, Vito, get ready to go left.
The lefty.
And we're brothers.
Yes. Oh, and they're brothers. You know what I mean? They're definitely brothers. So we thank everybody for checking in with us. We love all the feedback on social media. We love everybody that's tuning into the episodes, that's tuning in, dropping comments and all of that. Continue to do that. Continue to give us your request on the question of the day, on any topics y'all want us to debate.
Appreciate it.
And we'll go from there. But
how are we going to start this off?
You gonna start it off.
All right. People out there, let's keep it a C note.
Please.
What is the funniest sitcom comedy show of all time?
Ooh.
All time.
All time?
All time now?
All time. Doesn't matter when. What's the funniest sitcom comedy show?
Who you want to start?
I started off.
Go ahead.
Okay. Action.
Number 5. I really don't like this show, but I
He
gotta
like it. It gotta be. He gotta like it.
I gotta give it. I gotta give it respect.
Okay.
Family Guy.
Okay.
I gotta give
the
it
cartoon.
its respect. Yes, I gotta give it its respect.
Respect.
Everybody loves Family Guy, I guess,
Respect.
except for me. So
I don't love Family Guy. I'm just saying.
I like Family Guy.
I said I don't love it.
But
No.
I mean, if you gonna ask me top 5, I gotta throw it in there just because. Okay. Some of you might not know this show, but it cracks me up every time I watch it. Reno 911. This
That's
is
your
one of
number
the
4?
funny. This is
Okay.
one of the funniest shows ever to me. Like just pure comedy.
Yeah.
Okay.
Number 3, I got the Wayans brothers. Most people don't think the Wayans brothers are funny.
Well,
but
I must not be most people because that show funny.
Right. Especially if I'm smoking, if I'm getting high and I sit there and watch the Wayans brothers, I totally get it. Like I totally get it.
I totally get it too. We're brothers.
Number 2, I got Martin.
Martin. Okay.
Yeah.
Most people gonna
Number
say
2.
Number 2. Yeah.
Number 2. That's what I'm gonna say.
That's what most people gonna say. Number 2. But my number 1, I'm gonna explain why it's number 1. But I'm gonna give Martin number 2. Number 2, A Living Color. I mean, number 1, A Living Color. Number 1, A Living Color.
He activated.
And I'm gonna say,
Hold on. Before you continue, let me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, I said let me explain why.
Order in the court.
Explain yourself.
Color.
There wouldn't be shows like Mad TV or Wildin' Out or any of those improv shows without Mad TV.
You mean
Without Living Color.
Living
Oh,
Color.
man.
A Living Color. I'm sorry.
Oh, exactly.
Shout out to C for making the couch for the show.
Hard,
Mugs. Ain't no doubt. But like I was saying, there would be no improv shows, which is a lot of shows that's out right now, if it wasn't for A Living Color. So
It wouldn't be no J-Lo if it wasn't for A Living Color.
a
Say
lot
that.
Of people, a lot of
Say
people.
that. Let me help you.
Davidson,
Jim
what?
Carrey.
Jim
Let me
Carrey.
help my let's help our cousin, bro.
Hey, you don't have to help me. I'm just saying. A Living Color is my number 1.
That's a
Okay.
good job.
Yeah,
Okay.
I ain't-
When you break it down like that, because Vito was ready to get you.
No, I ain't mad at that. I just
Drop the gavel. Drop the gavel.
All right, Brian, what you got?
Number 5. I got A Different World.
Ooh,
Because I'm
that's a
from a
good
different
one.
world.
That's a
Okay.
good one.
And I mean,
That's a good one.
And everybody love Whitley, so
Mhm.
shout out to Whitley.
Uh-huh.
My number 4, Peggy, Al,
Okay.
Bundy.
Okay.
classic.
All right.
Married
all right.
with Children. Yo,
Showing
that's
his
this.
age.
Yeah.
Good one.
Look at this guy. Like, this guy. Yo, you killed that, bro. That's a good one, yeah. But that's a good joint.
Yeah, it is.
Married
That's a
with
great pick.
Children.
That's a great
That's
pick. That's a great pick.
joint. Number 3. This big dummy, he like interrupting my list, but it's Sanford and Son.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Number 2. Shout out Dave Chappelle. The Chappelle Show is my second favorite joint. Okay. And I didn't know if y'all was going to say, that didn't count as a sitcom, so I had to run it past everybody.
No, it's a sitcom. It had more than one show.
I was just making sure. Okay. My number 1, Martin, duh.
Okay.
Okay. If you a Scho type person, if you didn't have Martin as your number 1, I'm just saying.
Okay. Scho Fish, shout out.
Okay.
Right,
you got Vito. Yeah.
All right, my number 5, and before I say it, fuck how y'all feel.
Ooh,
the
God
Cosby
dang.
Show.
Okay.
The Cosby Show.
Cosby
Shout
Show.
out to the Huxtables.
Fuck how y'all feel about them.
It didn't even make my top 10.
Cosby's, dog. Number 4, and I'm showing my age, Scho, the Jeffersons.
That's a
He
good job.
moving on up.
That's honorable mention from there.
Moving on up.
My number 3, Sanford and Son.
Okay.
Yeah.
You can't go wrong with Red Fox.
Yes.
Even though I couldn't stand Lamont.
Yeah.
My number 2, In Living Color. Because
you had a Living Color up there.
Okay.
Think about all the stars that came out of Living Color.
Exactly.
The cousins, look, he said
Hey.
Nick Bosa.
Hey.
Nick Bosa.
Hey.
Look, he come
Vito
right
wasn't
back.
here.
Look how he come back.
Hey, man.
I had to show some
Let's
love.
go.
He wasn't
Yeah,
here.
absolutely. And number 1, Martin.
Ain't no doubt.
Ain't no doubt. You can't deny Martin, especially all them characters,
Yeah.
man.
Hey, man.
I'm disappointed in all of y'all.
What?
Why?
I am.
To the left.
I am.
The
to
little house on the
cause-
prairie.
better not
One
say-
of my picks ain't.
You better not say Friends.
Yeah,
No,
right.
definitely not.
Frasier.
All right.
I ain't gonna lie.
Who you
Friends
got?
was funny.
I got Mash at my number 5.
Who?
Mash.
Man.
Hold on.
Hell no.
Hold
I'm
on.
just fucking with you.
Give me the
fucking with you.
I'm about to say, give me the other gavel for this.
I'm just messing with
I was
you.
about to say,
My
whoa.
pop watched Mash.
I watch MASH too, though.
MASH
I
too.
am, but
And
it's
the
not
18.
funny, though.
And the 18.
I can watch the 18, but I ain't watching Mash.
I watch
On
MASH.
Channel 48 back in the day. I used to watch both of them.
I appreciate you having Family Guy. So I put
He
up
old, too, though.
my number 5 is Boondocks.
Okay.
I got Boondocks at my number 5.
Uncle Rockets.
My number 4 got the Cosby Show.
You know.
Here we
Okay.
go.
The
We're
cousins.
brothers.
No, they're cousins. Y'all cousins. Y'all all cousins. It's just me up here, Dola.
At my number 3, I got Sanford and Son.
Okay.
Like most of y'all.
Damn.
All right.
We all got it.
All right. At my number 2, I got Martin.
Okay.
Okay.
They brothers.
And at my number 1,
Who's your number 1?
Uh-huh.
Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. Sorry.
What?
Yeah, my number 1. Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. I'm sorry.
I'm not mad at
West
that.
Philadelphia, born
What?
and raised. I'm putting it down.
Okay.
I'm
Yes.
not mad at
I'm not
I'm
mad
mad
at
at
Yes,
you.
Fresh Prince of
John-
Bel-Air is
John
my number 1
G. Hop.
funniest.
Come on.
I'm not
What's
mad.
that? What's
Are
that?
you mad at your brother?
What's that?
Are you mad
Number
at your
one.
brother?
I'm this not my brother. What's that joint that Lucas
Y'all just
song? I'm
disrespected
feeling like
Will
Will.
Smith. He didn't even make
What's
none of
wrong
y'all
with this
lists.
guy?
I,
No.
listen, truthfully,
Nah.
I forgot all about that, but it still
How?
wouldn't. It still wouldn't
How
have made
you
my list.
forget about it?
Nah,
How you forget about
Because
it?
it still wouldn't have made my list.
Because
But
it ain't top 5.
Oh.
it ain't top 5.
Okay.
Listen.
I'm not mad at that pick.
I
either.
don't know if everybody else got honorable mentions, but
I do.
I got a couple honorable mentions.
Okay.
And
Living Single was mine.
Living Single was one of mine.
What?
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Living Single.
Weak.
Okay.
Really?
What?
Really?
Oh, no.
Alright.
Really?
He's
Alright.
44.
That's a good one. Pause. Pause ahead of time because I know how these guys get.
Okay, here we go.
Different strokes.
In different strokes.
Yeah, that's a good
All
one.
right. All
That's a
right.
good
I
one.
got something
That's
for
a good
y'all that I don't know that should have made the list, but deserves an honorable mention or question. Steve Harvey Show.
No.
Yes or no?
Trash.
No.
I agree with Steve Harvey show, bro. I
Steve
like
Harvey
Steve
Show?
Harvey
I
Okay.
do.
All right. What about the Jamie Foxx Show?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Jamie
Jamie Foxx show was one of
Jamie
my
Foxx show was
Underrated.
cool, but majority of his episodes was copies of episodes of Martin.
True, but underrated.
I wanted to put this show on my list. What about Family Matters?
No.
Nah.
I'm a fan of that.
Oh.
I like the show, but it wasn't
That
funny.
went on 9 years.
Urkel was funny.
No.
All right.
Nah, Urkel was
Know what's happening?
I don't think that's
yes,
a comedy.
that's one of my honorable mentions.
It wasn't.
Why you say it's not a comedy?
If you take away rerunning Shirley, the show ain't funny. Like,
You can say that with a lot of shows.
but they
though.
wasn't the stars though. So it's
Come on,
like
people.
it's like they're
People
the
to
comic
see-
relief
people to see
for the
know
show.
y'all out there.
They're the comic
is
relief
What's
for the
Happening
show.
a
It's
comedy
not
show?
A comedy.
Yeah, it is.
Is
It
what's
is.
It's
happening?
just, so all black
is.
shows is a comedy then.
Nah,
That type of show
but that
is.
show
Wow.
a comedy show.
So
bro.
Girlfriend's not a comedy?
Who?
Yeah, girl.
The show
that
Girlfriend.
phrase is
I don't think
just-
so.
I don't think so.
How is the same thing as what's happening?
No, it's
Girlfriends
not.
wasn't funny to me.
No, it's not.
It
No,
has
it's not.
comic relief.
It might do, but it wasn't funny.
I'm just saying, it just has comic relief to me.
So
it's
do
not
you
a
think
comedy.
it's like that with Moesha too?
Yeah,
That's not a comedy.
It's not. How is
Oh
Moesha
no,
a
no,
comedy?
I agree. I
Moesha
agree
ain't.
with you on that. I do.
Moesha was
But
trash.
Trash.
What about 227?
That
Deserves
was
an
comedy.
honorable mention.
Comedy.
Okay. Hey,
Um,
everybody hates Chris.
Yeah, I hate Chris too.
I don't like Chris Rock. I don't think he's funny.
Nah, I like Chris Rock.
really?
The show
I don't
was
think
trash.
Chris Rock's funny at all.
At all?
I do.
I think he just humors white
Yo,
people.
I say that
That
a
show
lot
is
to
good.
people that sometimes I think Chris Rock ain't that funny.
No, he's not
and
funny
a
at
lot
all.
of people grind me up
He's
for
funny
saying
to me.
that.
No, he's white people funny.
So what is Dave Chappelle?
Different
then?
funny.
I don't like Dave Chappelle either.
Oh well, there you go.
No,
You have
but
to have
what
like
I'm-
that sense of humor for him. though.
What I'm saying is Chris Rock is like hit or miss with me. He'll have one good John, then his next two Johns.
I
will be
never liked
shabby.
any of his stand-ups.
That's what I hold against him. He just don't like him.
I never like any of
I
his
like
stand-ups or
reality
Dave.
comedy, and that's what he gives you. Reality, but it's funny.
Nah, it's more like metaphorical comedy. It's like you gotta understand to know. If you don't
Exactly.
understand, you
Reality.
don't know.
Exactly.
Same difference.
Yeah.
All right. What about Bernie Mac show?
I didn't like that show.
Me neither. I didn't like Bernie Mac.
I like Bernie.
I ain't,
but
I ain't
don't
like the
show.
setup of the show.
I
either,
didn't
I'm
like
gonna
that
be
it
honest, but
came off
he's
a
just a funny
spin-off
boy.
of the
He
joke.
did
I
what
didn't
he
like
did, though.
that. I didn't like that it came off a spin-off of a joke. I didn't like that.
I didn't really like that, John.
Did we talk about Good Times? Damn, they ain't make nobody look. I guess
Alright, 'cause
too
it
much
wasn't
trucking and
funny.
jiving.
It wasn't a funny. It wasn't a
Good
comedy
Times,
show.
Good Times would be one of my honorable
Good Times
mentions.
was
You
funny.
can't.
It wasn't a
You can't
comedy
front on
show.
JJ.
It was a
man.
comedy show.
Nah, it
It
wasn't.
wasn't a comedy.
Bro.
It was not comedy.
It was not a
that.
comedy.
Bro.
It made you laugh, but it wasn't meant to be a comedy. It wasn't meant to be.
It might not have been meant to be a
Alright.
That was a
comedy, but
comedy.
he had some funny
Yeah, but
shit.
the question was comedy sitcoms.
Sitcoms.
That's a sitcom.
But no, comedy sitcom.
That's what sitcom is. Sitcom stands for situation comedy. That's a sitcom.
No, where we're talking about a comedy.
Action.
A comedy. That's
Oh,
not a
you
comedy.
no, say
JJ
it
was
loud.
funny.
Say it loud. So
We're
your
talking
brother
about
can
a
hear.
comedy.
Say action loud.
That's not a comedy.
JJ was the comedy of the show.
I guess so.
All right.
He was funny, but he wasn't. It wasn't a comedy show. It was a serious show.
I
It
can
touched
dig
on
it.
real life matters, and
Okay.
he just made it funny.
But you can be serious and still be funny. That's
I
the point of being
understand that.
funny.
I understand that, but things that make you laugh that isn't meant to be a comedy may still be funny, but it wasn't meant to be a comedy. Like if you see
So
somebody,
you gotta give it more credit though, right?
so a person
because it
walk,
made you laugh
Laugh.
and it
It
wasn't
was a serious
supposed to
show.
make
but
you
Yeah,
laugh.
it's not
message.
intended to be a comedy. So a person walking down the street with a limp is not supposed to be funny, but it's funny to me. Does that make that a comedy?
Yes.
No, it's not a comedy. It doesn't make it, a comedy.
It does to me because I'm gonna make a joke out of it. Which
I
makes it comedy
understand
to
that,
me.
and that's my point exactly. It's not a comedy, but JJ is there to make a joke of it.
Which
Oh,
makes
man.
it a situation comedy.
Nah, it doesn't.
Action.
All right. So people out there, keep it a C note. What was the best top comedy TV shows of all time?
Sitcom.
Of all time. Y'all let us know. So, on to the next topic. We got to keep it moving.
Mm-hmm.
What is the best NBA era of all time?
Ooh,
Best
hey.
NBA era. Y'all keep it a C note out there too. I need y'all to stop and think about that first before y'all answer too quick.
It's a good topic.
Great topic.
Who's gonna start?
You don't want to start
I'll
that
go.
off, Scho? Oh,
Let me
let's
go.
go the
Okay.
other way.
Ooh,
Let's
okay.
go Vito.
The lefty. Look, I'm here.
Nah,
wait,
let me
wait,
get mine.
With
wait.
my left
They
hand,
wait.
just
Let
in
me
case you
it
get
right.
crazy.
Go ahead.
Now, my favorite era might be I would say the 90s.
Okay.
Okay,
Right.
explain.
But I would say like the 80s era was more fundamentally sound basketball.
Mm-hmm.
You know, the 90s was, you know, more talented. And I say the 2000s and 2010s is more so athleticism.
So who do you pick?
I picked the 90s.
All right, but you
The
talking about the
90s?
2000s.
I was breaking them all down of what they
Your
were.
cousin is activated.
Which each era brought to the table. The
Uh-huh.
80s was the fundamentals. The 90s was the most talent.
Right.
And the 20s and the 2010s was the most athleticism.
Ain't no doubt.
Okay.
I respect that.
Can I get a rebuttal?
But I do not concur.
Okay, rebuttal. Okay,
Go ahead.
what y'all don't
Well,
concur?
I
I concur.
Do we
Yeah,
all,
yeah.
do
Oh,
we
wait, wait.
all agree that the 90s was dominated by Mike?
Yes.
No.
No, how?
Yes.
How?
Mike dominated the 90s, but Mike was the only player that got busy.
Nah,
Did Mike dominate the 90s?
Yes.
Okay,
Okay.
so how could that be the best era in basketball if one person dominated?
Hold on.
That don't
Hold on.
mean
Hold on.
that.
Hold
He
on.
had
Hold on.
competition.
How does that
competition.
mean?
Let me
How
get
does that not
You
mean
got him.
anything?
Let me get him. Mike dominated because he's the best player ever, which
Facts.
also helps the fact of the 90s being the
All
best
time.
era because the best player ever was in that era.
Go.
Let's not,
But nobody won against him.
hold on. Let's not act like Charles Barkley, Karl Malone, Hakeem Olajuwon,
Right.
We're
Yeah.
talking
Tim
about
Duncan.
in the 90s.
Whoa.
Tim
Yeah.
Duncan.
We're talking about in the,
Yeah.
All the
Duncan
big fellas.
played
Tim
against
Shaq.
Jordan.
Tim Duncan wasn't great until the 2000s. So we're not gonna do that.
No, Tim
Well, he
Duncan
won his
won the
first
chip his
championship.
All right,
second
but
year,
he had
bro.
the Admiral. Cause we're not gonna do that. The
The
Admiral
Admiral,
was.
when
Come
did
on,
the Admiral
man.
win before
Come
Tim
on,
Duncan?
man. Tim Duncan in his prime is 2000. Tim Duncan. We're not
not
talking
den-
about.
We're
we're
not
not
denying
talking
that.
about prime.
We're not denying that.
Well,
But
we're
we talking about the most talent in the era is in the 90s.
all right. Well, we
Time
go-
out.
Wait,
Time
wait.
out.
I-
Time out. Can
go
I
ahead.
give a disclaimer? Can
Go
I
ahead.
keep it a
Wait,
C
but
note?
what are
ahead.
you voting for? What do you think it is?
Hold on. Can I keep it a C note?
Go ahead.
Okay.
I love the Admiral.
Mm-hmm.
Well, come on. He won his chips on Tim Duncan back.
You
Let's
only
not
won
do
one
that.
chip.
No.
On Tim Duncan back. He never won nothing else. Bro, what else did he
He
win?
retired the next year.
What else did he win prior to Tim Duncan coming to the league?
Everybody need that.
Like
plus
I
one.
tell y'all,
Michael Jordan was in the league. Nobody won anything.
he didn't even go to the chip.
Michael Jordan was in the league.
Championship. Ain't that how you say it? The championship. Ain't that what you say?
Hey, listen,
Huh?
we go.
He didn't do nothing.
We're gonna
Okay.
agree to disagree.
All right. So
Okay.
what?
Hold
So
on,
who
but
you
let me
got, bro?
say this: just because one person dominated it does
Uh-huh.
not mean nothing. Because you can have a bunch of
Can't say it's the best
hold
era.
on, but
one
you can
person
have a bunch
dominated
of people
it.
on the same level in the era. That just means they're on the same level of a lower level.
No.
Okay.
Than niggas like
We're,
Michael Jordan.
we're gonna
and
say
Charles
you
Barkley.
can't say
That's
it's
a
the,
fact.
You cannot say that it's the best era in
The
basketball.
best player came from that era.
No. Listen to what I'm saying to you. You can't say it's the best era in basketball if one person dominated the whole fucking
Even
era.
if he's the best player ever.
It doesn't matter. He dominated.
So who dominated this current era? Who dominated?
Nobody.
Who dominated the 2000 era?
Nobody.
You know why?
Nobody.
Lack of fucking talent.
No, you
That's a
crazy.
fact. Listen, listen.
But can
The,
I?
Can I
the
keep it a
80s
C
was
Hold
keep it
on.
more lack of a talent than the 2000s because one man dominated.
No, that's the 90s and 80s.
But see,
had
we're
more
doing too
talent
much
than-
art,
But
and,
it's not-
and the people out there, they got to know what y'all are going for first before we start
Alright.
the jumping sides.
So
and create-
Vito got the 90s.
90s. He got the
Go ahead.
90s.
I'ma just name some people for y'all.
Okay.
The Iceman, Alex English,
Okay.
Adrian Dantley,
Okay.
Moncrief, Dennis Johnson,
Okay.
Ralph Sampson,
Okay.
Bernard King, The Dream, Charles Barkley, Jordan, Bird, Magic, Isaiah. Should I go on?
You sound like a rap song.
Yes, it do. I put it together like that. That's cadence.
Okay.
The 80s eras is the best era ever in basketball. That's a fact.
Okay.
Okay.
Hey, to each his own. So I guess it's on me.
Yep.
I'm gonna go 2000s. If you look at the top of every single leading statistic in the NBA,
Okay.
who's there?
Who?
The 2000s players.
Who?
Oh, like
The-
who?
You got the
Action.
You got top assists. You got leading.
Ho, top
Top
assist is John
assist.
Stockton.
Yeah.
No, I
Yes,
didn't say the assist leader. I said top assists.
What do you
Okay.
mean? I'm confused.
I don't know.
Top five.
That's
Help
your
me out.
cousin.
Top five.
Top 5 of what?
He kept saying
Top
Nick
five
Bosa,
assists.
too.
Do you mean the top 5 in assists?
Yes.
How many of them came from 2000s?
2 of them.
Who?
What you mean, kid?
Kid from the 90s.
Yeah.
2000s, man.
90s,
Come on.
man.
Kid
Well,
from the 90s.
hold on. We're not talking about when he got drafted. I'm talking about when he was the Bull, and the Bull was 2000s.
All right, I let you have that. Keep going. Who else was in the top 5?
We ain't gonna give you that.
Chris Paul.
Okay. That's that.
Chris Paul.
So that's 2 out of 5. So that means it's 3 people that's before that.
Who's your
there's
great
only one
players
person,
from the 2000s?
From the 3 eras that we taken from, there's only one player there.
Who?
Jon Stockton.
So who the other two players from the top 5?
Oscar Robertson. He from before the 80s.
Okay.
Magic.
And all right, Magic. I'm sorry, 2 and 2. All right, but go to points.
The 80s.
We go to points.
Malone.
Number
the
1.
80s.
Okay.
Number
Who
1.
Number 2.
Malone.
Number 2 in scoring.
Malone.
How is he number 1 and number 2?
No.
Kareem
is number 1.
Number 1 is the 80s.
Okay.
Number 2 is the 80s.
No, well, Kareem is the 70s.
He came in the 70s.
No. His
but you
prime
just
is the
said,
70s. His prime is the 70s.
Okay.
How many chips did he win in the 80s?
We talking about chips that Magic won, bro. We not talking about what he won. We talking about
How many
Luau
chips did he
Center.
win?
Hold on. Before we go any further, let me get
Yes,
this real quick.
yes, please.
Go ahead.
Number 4 in assists all time is Mark Jackson.
Okay.
He's from the 80s.
Shout out to the Mark.
But number
Jackson.
3 is Steve Nash,
Steve
he's
Nash.
from the 2000s.
He's from the 2000s. But you got Kid and Stock. Kid can go either 2000s or 90s.
What about Chris
Okay,
Paul?
and
He's
Mark-
2000.
and
Chris
2000.
Paul.
Yeah.
Chris
Okay.
Paul, Steve Nash.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. And where's the 90s players at?
I mean, they got some. They
That's
got.
what I'm
I don't
saying.
know, but
Exactly.
I know the
Where's the
80s
90s
is
players?
covered. Any
You got Gary
number one,
Gary
Stockton.
Payton. He's up there. You got to give credit to Gary
Stockton
Payton.
is number 1 in assists and steals
Listen.
all
We're
time.
not talking about steals. We talking about
So,
assists.
But you said all the top
2000s, 90s, 80s. Who you got, John?
Did he finish?
Oh yeah. Did you?
He said
I finished.
2000s.
Oh,
That's all that
2000.
matters.
Okay. Then on that note, I mean, I don't want to keep the people
Action.
waiting.
Yes.
Mm-hmm. Here we go.
Here we go. We going up on the roller coaster ride, y'all.
Hey,
sorry.
2000s, baby.
I'm sorry. I have to agree with him.
Wow.
I'm agreeing with Scott.
Wow.
I'm going with the 2000s, and I'm
and
going.
he played the theme.
I had to
music,
play
yo.
the theme for you.
I told you.
But
you
listen.
know? I told you. Okay.
For my reasons is because of the talent base. I'm not denying none of that
You
y'all
for the
said.
what? What's
Talent
your reason?
base.
Talent base that was
That
in
was
the
my
2000s.
next argument.
Which is your
What's
argument
the
as far as talent?
I mean, because it was so spread out and it wasn't like ball dominant like by Michael Jordan. But yes, he did have competition, but the competition was really vast in the 2000s to me.
All right, hold on.
It was really
let me-
spread out.
Let me interrupt.
I mean, in the
Let me
2000s.
interrupt you.
Okay.
It's not more teams.
yeah,
in
let's talk
any
about his
other
in the
era
90s,
as
my
far
bad.
as teams, talent.
Player.
It's not more better. No, I'm talking about teams as far as good teams
Right.
than in the 90s.
Why do you say
80s
that?
and 90s, because you had teams like Golden State when they had
Run
Chris
DMC.
Webber
Yeah.
and they had
after
Hardaway
TMC. Right.
and all them guys.
Latrell and all them.
You had even
They
team
was
like
ass.
Charlotte had
Larry.
Larry
Golden State was
Johnson.
ass.
You had the Knicks. You had Miami.
They was
Yeah.
Come
ass.
on. You had the
Right, but if
Pacers.
I just start even naming off names from players
No,
of the
name
2000s.
teams.
How about players from the 80s, though?
Name some teams.
Players from the 80s too, but I'm just saying. I just think the talent.
No,
the
listen,
level of
it's
the-
easy to
the
name
level
a
of
talent.
player. Name a team,
Time out.
not an individual.
Can I just say something?
Go
The
ahead.
80s had Boston, LA, Detroit.
That's it.
That's when
three
players were loyal.
dynasties.
That's it.
Time out.
But that's all they had.
Players was
Time
loyal
out.
back then.
Time
too.
out.
That's all they had.
I didn't name people like James Worthy,
Uh-huh.
Bill Lambier,
But
Joe
that's-
Dumars.
but that's
I
all
didn't
they
name
had.
them type. I didn't name Dominique Wilkins.
Name another dynasty.
I didn't name-
another dynasty in the 80s.
We're just talking about if
Name,
you,
name
What's the
another
dynasty in
hold
2000?
on,
I didn't
hold
name
on.
Ralph Sampson.
Name
Who-
name
I didn't
another
name.
dynasty in the 80s. Name another dynasty.
I didn't
in the
name
80s.
Clyde Drexler.
Name another dynasty.
I
in the
named
80s.
3. It's
All
only
right,
10.
all right,
It's only
all right.
10 years. And how many dynasties you expect in 10 years?
I can name 4 in the 2000s.
Go ahead.
Let me name them because
Huh?
LA
Huh?
in the
Let's hear it.
2000s,
Huh?
LA won how many?
I can't.
Let him go. Go
I
ahead.
can't.
Action.
Go ahead.
I can't.
I'm
Yes,
not saying
no,
come
you
on.
can't.
Go ahead.
Come on, say it in. Dynasty.
Okay.
And
Okay.
wait, 90s. Oh, go ahead.
2000s.
Go ahead.
Okay.
Okay.
Go
The
ahead.
Lakers.
Okay.
Detroit.
Detroit is not a
Detroit-
dynasty.
Come on, man.
Detroit-
Y'all tripping.
A dynasty is at
all-
least 3 chips.
Come on, man.
A dynasty.
Come on, man.
And
Come
listen,
on,
I
man.
just
Come
named
on,
teams
man.
that won
Come on.
multiple
Hold
chips.
on.
He
Detroit
named
won
the
two.
teams that went
Detroit
there.
won 1.
Detroit
One.
won. I'm talking about
One.
his dynasty era, 2.
In the
Two.
2000s.
The Lakers and Boston won multiple chips. Detroit won 1. They went to multiple
I'm
No,
chips.
just
Detroit won
You-
2 back to back.
They won 2.
No, I'm talking about in the 2000s.
In the 2000s, they won 1.
Yeah,
Right,
that's not a
in his
dynasty.
era.
That's not a
That's
dynasty.
what I'm saying.
They not
He's
a
trying to
dynasty,
make
though?
that.
1 chip is not a
No,
dynasty.
Come on,
You need
man.
3.
no.
You need 3 in a decade for it to be a dynasty.
Action.
But hold on, let me finish. Who else?
Who else? That was it. He
Oh,
couldn't
you got it,
name
saying
them
it.
four.
I give up. I give up.
You gotta give up.
So the Lakers not won. You said, "Oh, like
The
I'm
Lakers
saying
and CNN. That's it.
Who else? How many chips the Lakers won in 2000s?
What you
3.
mean 3?
3. Okay, there you
Three.
go. That's the
and,
dynasty.
and CNN.
All right. So in
That's
the
it.
2000s, besides the Lakers and San Antonio dominating in the 2000s,
That's it.
Detroit won 1 out of that
Right.
batch. Miami won 1 out of
Right.
that batch, and we also had
Boston.
in Boston they won 1 out of that
Right.
batch. So those
Right.
are the
And then when you go to the
But
90s, when you go to the 90s, you got Mike won 6, Elijah won 2, Duncan won 1, and whoever won the other last one. You see what I'm saying? But I
That's
think
not
that
a-
might have been Isaiah. Isaiah might have won to start the 90s off.
Yeah, he did.
But
90.
when you go back and look, you still got Boston, you still got LA, you still got all them Hall of Famers. Everybody right now
old teams.
time out. Everybody right now that's trying to catch records, all-time points, all-time assists, all those guys come from the 80s.
Okay. And let me ask you a question though. Do you think the change in the calls from the 90s going into the 2000s with the hand checking and the 5 seconds to the basket changed the dynamic of how the big man is played and how defense is played like on a one-on-one basis, like while you're playing
Steph
defense?
changed how the big man is playing.
Ain't no doubt.
Steph changed how the big man, but that hand checking does make a difference.
Yes.
I mean, because Barkley was able to back you down for a while, and I mean, but when he was doing that, I mean, it wasn't a call for 5 seconds back to the
I got
basket.
a better question.
And Shaq would have been. I mean, that would have hurt.
Shaq-
That would have hurt Shaq.
Shaq right now will average 50 because of the rules.
60.
You know what I mean? I'm just keeping it
Hands
to
down. Before you run out of gas.
But I got a question for everybody,
Go ahead.
even the people out there. Who's the best player in the NBA in the 80s era? John, who you got?
In the 80s, Bird.
Who you got, Vito?
Bird.
Who you got?
I'm going to go Magic just because Magic could do a little bit more offensively than,
I don't
than
believe
Bird.
Listen.
But you know what? But I have to say something because Jordan was godlike after 86. But go ahead.
No, Jordan was more 90s than me.
Yeah, that's
But
what I'm saying.
you gotta look at them.
On the gun bus.
Yeah, I give you from the gun buzz,
But he was the man.
But it's like right when Durant start being better than LeBron, you still gotta put LeBron over him because LeBron was been good for so long. So
Hey.
it's like,
Listen, let me keep it a C note with everybody. And today we may be brothers. Shout out to Hustle and Heart for the mugs.
ain't
too.
no doubt.
Yes.
You know what I mean? But I gotta agree with Scho.
What's that?
I got Magic Johnson as the best player in the 80s just because one of the greatest centers of all time, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar.
Agreed.
I don't know about the number, but if you look it up, Magic won him. He got what, 5? Magic won him how many?
I don't know how many.
3.
We gotta look it up.
3.
That's it.
We
3
need to look
easy.
it up.
Oh,
He
man.
can look it up
We
right here.
need to look it up.
3.
But I know when they got Magic, and it shocked me, when they got Magic, Kareem was already on the team.
Yeah, he was. But Kareem also won before Magic got there, too.
Yeah, he might have won, but how many rings Magic got? That's all you got to do.
I don't know. How many-
Because most of Magic, all of
I think he
Magic
got
rings
4.
come with Kareem.
Not all the Kareem rings
look
go
like
with
he got
Magic.
5.
though.
He got 5.
He got 5 on
Who?
Magic.
Magic. So that mean he got 5. That mean Kareem got what? 5 too. One come with.
No, he got 6.
He got 6.
Yeah, he
no,
got 6.
Kareem can't have 6. He would be up there with Jordan. I know he got 1 with Milwaukee.
He got 6.
He got 6.
So how many he got with Milwaukee?
1.
You must have that.
Yeah, 71.
Right. So everything
82,
else is off
87,
Magic
90.
back.
Yeah, exactly.
All I'm gonna say is Bird played with less talent than Magic.
No, he did.
Yes, he did.
No, he didn't. No, he didn't.
Who Bird had better than Kareem?
Come on, man. What are you talking about? Kareem
We're
was
not
done,
going to talk about
Kareem was
Kareem.
done. Maybe Kareem was done, but was Robert Parrish even on Kareem's level?
Robert Parrish was nice.
Hold on, but
Kevin McHale was
But-
nice.
Kevin
But
McHale
the-
was
but the-
better
Dennis
than Robert
Johnson
Parrish.
was
Hold on,
nice.
Let me see this.
Yes, go ahead.
Go ahead. Robert.
Dennis Johnson was on his way out. Robert Parrish was on his way out. Kevin McHale was nice. I agree.
Yes.
Not in the 80s. Parrish wasn't
Oh
on
no,
his way out.
no, not in the '80s. No,
Come on.
And
And
McHale
McHale was better
neither.
than Parrish.
McHale is better than Parrish.
All right. So what do you mean?
None of them is still better than Kareem. So I don't give a fuck.
Kareem.
What you talking about.
It doesn't matter. We're talking about as a
Center.
team.
We're not talking about Kareem. We're not talking about Kareem.
How many of them guys is better than
Is-
James
it-
Worthy?
Time out. Not a lot of them.
Exactly.
How many?
Come on, man.
Come on.
Is Kevin McHale top 10 power forwards all time?
Absolutely.
Okay,
Wait.
then. Enough said. Enough
Absolutely.
said.
And that
Okay.
time was
Y'all put
Kareem
him in
top
the top
10?
10?
Power,
Top
Yes.
10 power forwards, yes.
and that
Yes.
end was Kareem top 10
Oh,
center?
no.
Yes.
No,
Yes,
fuck he
yes, he
wasn't.
was.
Yes,
Yes,
y'all
he
can
was.
keep
Ah,
going.
man.
Get your brother.
Ah,
Yes,
man.
Get your brother.
Okay.
Okay, so we all agree
Right.
the 90s was Jordan.
Yeah.
2000s, Vito. Who was the best player in the 2000s?
I don't know. It was it like AI then LeBron?
Okay. You say AI
No,
than LeBron?
Kobe was the best in the 2000s.
Yes, okay. I agree. Kobe Bryant. I just wanted to get him. I thought he was going to get crazy, but he rebutted.
All right, who you?
Kobe
all
was
right.
the best player
Well,
in the 2000s.
Kobe
Well-
and Shaq.
No.
Kobe.
Both
What?
played for the Lakers.
Kobe
This guy
was the
crazy
best player
Shaq.
in the
But see-
2000s.
All right.
We had
So,
Kobe.
Hold on.
so I'm gonna go early 2000s AI, late 2000s Kobe.
Okay,
but I'm
so-
crazy because I said
But you
Shaq.
want to say
AI was never
better.
better than Kobe. I don't know what the fuck you talking
What?
about.
Yeah.
AI was
Never.
never better than Kobe.
Never. Not in the 2000s. Especially not in the 2000s. Who you got?
I mean, I would give it up to
Kobe
Kobe.
Bean?
exactly Kobe.
Okay. How about the 10s?
The 10s?
LeBron.
Yeah, LeBron. I'm going to go LeBron.
LeBron.
Then it shifted to KD to me.
Who you got for the 10s?
I mean, my favorite, I'm gonna say Melo, but I mean,
Yeah.
but no, KD.
Listen,
hands
ain't
down.
nothing left because
KD.
Melo was my favorite too.
No, I mean,
Hello.
but see that's the
Melo.
wrong. That's what's wrong with people in fandom. Like everybody likes the best. Why can't they like who they like and acknowledge where they place
Okay.
at?
I like Melo.
Like I like Melo, but I knew KD was
no,
the man.
No, you love pause. You love Melo game
Pause.
and all that, but
He
Yeah, but I knew where real recognized real. I knew where he stood in the NBA though.
you knew he couldn't play defense.
Whatever
He
the
could,
case.
he just
Next
chose not
next
to.
subject. Next subject.
I know Melo gave
Segment.
LeBron 54
Segment.
points and none of them was in the paint.
What that mean?
That mean LeBron, with all this defense they talk about LeBron, where was that at?
Yeah, LeBron ain't got no defense.
And
Go. Who's your best player
And where?
in the 2010s?
LeBron.
LeBron? Well, why you frying your face up?
Why is it even a question? LeBron.
Who's yours?
That's great.
Who you got?
A lot of people won't be mad at me.
Mm-hmm. Who you going? CP3.
Who you going?
Nah, I'm not going to say CP3, but I will say LeBron James
Mm-hmm.
is the greatest role player of the 2010s.
Okay.
Okay.
Who's who the best player?
Kevin Durant.
No.
You know what?
Kevin Durant is the best player of the 2010s. And I only say that because of this.
Mm-hmm.
The way the league looked, like when you looked at that 70-plus win team from Golden State with Harrison Barnes, you knew they can't get over the hump. Kevin Durant solidified that. Nobody has beat the Warriors with Kevin Durant on it in the NBA Finals while he played every game on the court.
They won a championship the year before he came.
No, they didn't.
Yeah, they won before Kevin Durant got there.
They won.
They won.
The year before he came.
The year he came, the year before that, they won 70 plus games and they lost in the championship because they had Harrison Barnes in them. The year before that, they won the NBA Finals. But listen. In this era, like I got a lot of people that can contest to this. Steph Curry has been my favorite player since the day he entered the NBA.
I concur.
I know people can concur. You can, Scho. But me keeping it a C note, Steph Curry, after he won that first ring, he couldn't keep winning rings like that without Kevin Durant. I'm not even going to disrespect Kevin Durant like that. They got 2 other rings because of Kevin Durant, in my mind. Okay. In my mind, Kevin Durant, since he came into the NBA, he went to the finals. What year? And he lost. 2011. He went to the finals with OKC. And he just elevated Golden State. And if he was there, nobody can tell me Toronto beats Golden State. You can't tell me that, even if Klay Thompson is missing.
Okay, so who's your current best player?
Hold on, we got everybody, right?
Yeah.
No, wait, because I got to contest to this.
Okay, what you?
Yeah, because in the 2000, I mean, I do agree with you putting KD up there, but I put 2010s,
right?
For 2010s and around that, I would have to put KD at 1B behind Stephen Curry.
There you go.
No, but it has to be Stephen Curry. Stephen Curry, I mean, he did it 2 times without him.
No,
one time.
No, he went 2 times without him.
Well, 2 times without him and got into 1 time with KD. With a healthy Klay Thompson, he can do it without.
But he lost with a healthy Klay Thompson. That's why he got Kevin Durant.
It happens.
But he won with a healthy Klay Thompson too.
But I think they dominated.
The next year.
But he won
He
without
changed.
KD.
He changed the game in the 2010s.
I can't put KD up there because he still played for OKC.
What does that mean?
What does that mean?
And LeBron still
Do y'all remember that year before he went to Golden State? What happened to him?
Yeah, I remember Russell Westbrook came down and shot 3
Come
straight
on,
threes.
we're not talking
and
about.
missed.
We're not. Come on, man.
talk
Team
about
sport.
Man, come on.
Come on, you want to talk about the guy that played with Dwayne Wade for 4 years? And then went back and played with Kyrie Irving for 2 years? Yeah. Stop it, bro.
All right, give us your current player now.
Steph Curry.
Steph Curry.
Right now, the best player?
Yeah.
Giannis.
Steph Curry.
Giannis is the best
Steph
player.
Curry.
All right, so would y'all say Giannis if he didn't win this chip?
Yes.
I don't believe so.
No, I would.
I wouldn't.
I would. Y'all.
Listen, but
Steph
I will
Curry.
keep it a Cena. Whether he won the chip or not, he's the best player both sides.
Exactly.
Offense
That's
and
what
defense.
makes him the best
No
player.
way.
Yes,
He doesn't even stick the best player on the other
Because
team. That's an excuse what you're about to say.
Hold on, wait.
Who, your cousin?
Hold on, wait.
Go ahead.
Wait.
Go ahead.
What top player sticks
Kawhi
the best?
Leonard.
No, he
Yes,
does
did.
not.
Paul
No,
George did it before he went away. Yes,
Paul
they
George
did.
is not a top player.
Paul George,
Yeah.
when he was on the Pacers, he was a top player, and he stuck both ways. Kawhi Leonard did it for
and
years.
what does it-
Kobe
what-
Bryant did it for
hold on,
years.
time
Jason
out.
Kidd did it
Kobe
for years.
Bryant doesn't
Kobe
do it.
Bryant, yes,
Kobe,
he does.
He does not.
Yes, the fuck he does.
Bro.
Kobe Bryant ain't
Who
stick
got the
KD.
cousins?
Kobe Bryant ain't stick the best perimeter player on the other team.
No, he did
Who
not.
did then?
He did not.
Who did?
That's what he had Derek Fisher for. That's what he had.
Artest.
He got
Exactly.
He got
Ariza.
tested later. He got them niggas later.
That's what I'm saying. I'm
They
saying.
came
But
later.
not Rick Fox and them, not
Come
Derek
on,
Fisher.
man.
Now.
Y'all
tripping.
All right, we gotta get
Come
some
on.
Kobe made
order in the court.
Kobe
man.
made it
Order in the
his
court.
job. Kobe made it his assignment. Let me get this guy.
Kobe got
Come on,
defensive fucking all team, just like fucking AI got that shit.
No, AI never was defensive player.
I'm
defensive
just
all
saying.
team.
Let's
He
ask-
was.
When?
Let's actually
Can we-
pieces.
can we-
2001, he was.
Kobe did
All right,
that shit
people,
like
can
9
y'all
years
keep it a
straight.
C note out there?
Go ahead.
Can y'all keep it a C note? The 2010s. Who's the best player in the NBA in the 2010s? Let us know.
The king.
And let us know who's the best player right now too while you're at it.
Curry.
Yeah.
But see, now it's backwards to me. I was like, the best players right now, I think is KD, Now Curry.
KD the best player.
Curry. You just
it's
said
between
Giannis,
Giannis.
man.
It's between Giannis and KD.
It's not
But I'm going to go
Giannis,
Giannis because he's the best two-way player in the league.
No, he's not.
He is.
He's not.
He
Kawhi is the best two-way player in the league. Giannis does not stick to perimeter player.
Listen,
He does
I'm
not stick to
I'm
best.
gonna keep it a C-note with y'all.
consistent
Giannis
jump
is
shot.
not
He
sticking
could
to
be-
best
he
scorer.
could be a monster.
I'm gonna keep it a C-note with y'all. I was all in on Kawhi. I've been all in for years.
Right.
I don't know
No.
Giannis does not stick the best scorer on the other team.
But he makes...
He makes the plays.
He does.
What plays? What
He
happened?
makes
big
let me
bucks.
ask you this.
Hold on.
Let me ask you
Go
this.
ahead.
Right? If he was sticking the best player on the team, would he have made that block on the alley-oop play? No.
We need some more.
Huh?
liquor.
Okay, no.
Yeah.
No.
Everybody
Okay.
cup
That's-
dry.
but you're talking about one play.
Nah, we're
Everybody-
talking about, but that's
Everybody need a refill.
One play. If you stick to the best player, it might not even have came down to that block on the other.
okay. Before we wrap it up,
Everybody
though,
talking about what is. What the facts are, defensively, Giannis is better than Kawhi.
How? If you're not sticking nobody, how can you be considered the best if you don't stick the best offensive
We're
player?
talking about. Hold on.
And we're talking
NBA
defense.
is not a one-on-one game anymore.
We know this.
It's not a one-on-one. We're talking about making defensive plays.
How
I'm
many
taking
defensive-
Giannis over Kawhi.
No, if the majority of the best players in the league are guards or small forwards, right?
Hold on, wait,
Right.
what?
The best players in the league right now are
Yes.
guards and small forwards.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
if we need you to stop somebody from scoring, most likely it's going to be somebody from
No,
perimeter.
no.
Giannis ain't sticking
no,
them
He
no.
can't
guys.
stop
He
like a
playing off
Harden.
the
He
ball.
can't stop a
No,
Harden from on the
he's
perimeter.
fucking 7 foot.
That doesn't mean
Yes,
that's
it
in the-
does.
What does that mean?
Yes, that does.
What does that mean?
Listen,
so why
people.
does Ben Simmons not stick point guards?
Ben Simmons does stick
He
point
does
guard.
not, unless
Why
he
doesn't
have to. He doesn't stick the point guard.
Yes, he
Yo,
sticks whoever the
come
best
on, he
ball.
tripping.
best
Oh, let's go. We need order.
Keep it a
Yeah,
C-note,
he tripping.
people. Who's the best wing defender in the league right now in the NBA? Let us know. But before we wrap it up, Vito, you was absent last week.
Right.
We're a week into the NFL season. Do you feel any type of way about your cousin and I putting San Fran in the basement? About anything that we said? Do you need to correct anything?
I don't feel no type of way. It's just lack of knowledge.
Ooh.
That's all it is.
Lack
Because
of knowledge.
Wisdom.
I didn't
Wow.
put y'all in the basement. I think y'all have a high ceiling.
You did put them in the basement.
I don't give.
He's
if-
activated.
if you
He's
put us
activated.
anything-
Maybe I did put them. But you know what? Lately, I think I might have to change. Just like I have to retract.
Action.
Just
Here
like
we
wait.
go.
Let's
Just
hear
like I
him
have
out.
to.
Here we go.
Just like I have to
Mr.
retract.
Recant.
Just
He
like I
ain't
have to
my
retract
brother.
on the Derrick Henry. Derrick Henry. I'm sorry. I underspoke more than I should have on him.
No,
I
fuck
did.
that. Fuck Derrick Henry. Go ahead. See what you about to say about the
No,
No,
is
but
Derrick
no,
Henry-
the Niners-
Do you
I was wrong.
apologize to
Yes, I
Derrick Henry
apologize
for?
to Derrick Henry for disrespecting your name in that way.
Did
I
no?
kinda
Time
did you
out.
dirty,
Time
bro.
out. Time out.
Okay.
Do you apologize to Derrick Henry
Okay.
Say
for
it loud.
comparing him to Christian Okoye?
Ooh.
I'm not being specific.
No.
Wait,
Yes
no.
or no?
Speaking to the mic.
I apologize, but I'm not being specific.
Yes
No.
or
Be
no?
No,
specific.
I'm not being specific, but go
Christian
ahead, Vito.
McCoy.
All right, back to what I was saying. Lack of knowledge.
I apologize.
The Niners are the best team in the division.
And I
Action.
think they have a high.
This
The
guy.
best team in the division.
Right. Talk about it.
Action.
If you go position for position,
We going position.
we are the
position.
best team in the division. And we had 6 wins. Mind you, swept the Rams with 90% of our starters out.
Last year. We're
Last
talking
year.
about this year.
Okay, this year, the people that were out are playing this
Listen.
year.
We're
And
talking
we
about
beat them
this
twice.
Listen,
year.
your assassin is
Hold on.
gone.
Last year, we beat the Rams
Your
twice.
assassin
Oh.
is
Last
gone.
year.
Hold on. We beat them without those guys. They're
Listen,
playing
time out.
this year.
Listen.
Time
One
out.
thing I gotta say to
Pardon
you
me.
is-
They're playing this year.
Time out. I didn't. I just disrespected you by saying your assassin is
Who,
gone.
Sherman?
No, your mastermind is gone.
Who, Sherman?
He's a Jet now.
Oh, you talking about Sherman?
Yes.
I'm
you
talking
talking
about
about,
your
back.
coordinator.
You.
Man, all right, let me ask you
Stop
this question.
it.
How many coordinators left New England and had losing records?
We're not talking about New England. You
The-
can't put
Your coordinator
Shanahan.
only look good when you're on the
Time
winning
out.
team.
Are you putting Shanahan on the same level as Belichick?
No.
No, I'm talking about.
Okay, then. So we can't go off
I'm
what you're
making
saying.
a point. I'm not comparing the two.
You can't make that point.
I'm making a point. If anybody can look good on a winning team, but when you go to your own team, how good do you
We
look?
can't make that point
Yes,
because
you
you can't compare Belichick guys to Shanahan.
I never named Belichick or Shanahan. I named a coordinator on a winning team. When he gets his own team and they coach, they don't be shit.
Any other grease?
Let's go.
No, I just know y'all lack of knowledge.
So where y'all going?
To the top. Bombers
Top
championship.
of what? To the top of the draft.
Bombers championship. Just
Number
give me
5
Jimmy G to rock.
pick, San Francisco 49ers.
Your cousin said you back, so it's on. It's on and popping.
The number 5 pick,
We the best team in the division.
Debo Samuelson.
Yeah, in the division. If they had 2 divisions.
In the division, best
Hey,
team.
listen. All right, hey,
This ain't JUCO.
hey.
Hold on. Let me ask you before we go any further.
Let's go.
You keep saying that was last year. So what are y'all basing this year off of? You're
What
looking
you
based
mean?
off what y'all done last year.
Paper.
We
So
can.
you're a paper champ then.
No, that's all we can
I'm
base
not
this
a-
year.
No, you
off.
can't. You can only base on what you done last year.
No,
Yes, you can.
no, you cannot. It's a
So
new
you're
team.
telling me you can't
You
base-
have
I
a new
base it
team.
off of injuries and
You
all of
have
that.
a new team
Okay,
this
so
year.
you can't. So you telling me you can't base it off.
You said 90% of your
Listen.
team was hurt last year.
Exactly.
So how do you know y'all
But-
gonna gel this year to make it work?
Because
Okay.
we gelled the year before that. With
No,
the
no.
same
Yeah,
coach.
but you don't
You're
have
talking
your
about 2 years
mastermind no
ago
more.
now. You're talking
What
2
about
years
your
ago
mastermind?
now.
Hold on. I'm gonna
Come
get to
on,
you.
man. This
Talk
guy's
about
crazy.
your mastermind.
Hold on.
This guy's crazy.
Hold on.
Okay, get at your cousin
Yeah,
first.
we
You
can't-
said gel. All these people were on the team the year before when we went to the Super Bowl.
Yes, that's a year
2
before.
Then we did-
years ago.
Hold on. You said gel. They all played together on the Super
This
Bowl
is a different team, Vito.
This
Who's
2
different besides
years
Huh?
ago.
Who's different
Your
besides Sherman?
quarterback is eventually
Jimmy G
gonna
still the
be,
quarterback.
Your quarterback is eventually gonna be
Till
different.
then, Jimmy G is the quarterback.
Is
Okay.
a new team.
No, it's
bro.
not. It's the
that
same.
was 2 years ago, bro.
This- Who's different on this team than was on the Super Bowl?
Listen.
We're not talking about
Listen,
being different.
I will end
Every
the
year,
show.
The
Time
same
out.
team will come out different.
Who's your team?
Can I?
Washington
Washington.
Redskins.
Nah,
The
no, you say what
Redskins.
you're
Okay.
saying.
Listen, can I end the show off by saying this, right?
Mhm.
And I mean no disrespect.
Right,
I'ma say this respectfully.
right. Say it.
It's a lot of people out here that they're thinking is not above average. And they need somebody like your defensive coordinator that's at the Jets right now
this
to
guy.
show them what's going on. Vito, stop the nut stuff.
Please.
Basement.
What makes
Please.
you good?
No.
Your players on defense. If our defense was trash, we would be
Who
talking about.
lead them?
Hold on.
Who lead them?
Okay, who
You
leads?
need a strong leader.
Who leads the 31st ranked defensive team in the league? The defensive coordinator, right? Nobody talks about him.
Yes.
You only talk about the good defensive
We're not
coordinator
talking about
when he
the-
got good talent, right?
We're only talking about the basement if you putting San Fran in it. Other than that, we're not
He's
talking
not
about
Let's
Was we in the
Alright.
basement last year?
let's
Alright,
bet.
but
This is not last year.
Alright,
Y'all don't
Let's
have your
bet-
mastermind.
Let's
Better.
bet on camera right now that y'all don't make the playoffs.
Oh, this how we gonna end the show off?
Ain't no
Hold
doubt.
on, no.
Let's keep it-
No, no,
How
no,
much?
Hold on. We're not going to show on this because let's make another bet
Uh-huh.
that y'all don't win y'all division.
Oh, let's bet. Oh, no.
Ah.
I know we not going to win
He
our
already
division.
said they not winning the division.
I know we not
Come
going
on,
to win our
try to get some
division.
money. He
So,
try-
hold on,
look,
hold on.
look,
If-
Vito
hold
trying
on.
to break
No.
even.
Yeah.
I only say that because the only way to get into the playoffs
The
in y'all
Giants is the
division,
best in our division. We know that
the
already.
only way to get in the playoffs in y'all division is to win y'all division. Not more than one team is going to the playoffs in y'all division.
Hold on. I know the Giants is the best in our division.
No.
I know that.
No, they not.
I know
Who the
that.
best in the
All
division?
Dallas.
No, you high.
Dallas.
All right, Vito. I'm not like these guys. I'm not
That's
gonna jump
the
all on your
Giants.
back. But let me ask you a question.
Look.
No, I
That
just
was
got a
his
regular.
last place. That was his basement.
No, I mean, I'm saying,
Oh, let's hear
like,
out.
do you agree with them with Jimmy G, or do you feel better with Trey Lance?
I think Trey Lance is the future, but right now Trey Lance hasn't played a snap in the NFL.
So you do agree with them putting
Right
Jimmy G
now.
right now
Yeah,
as a
Jimmy G
starter?
is the starter.
He's the
But
starter. Okay, that's
think,
all.
I agree
I'm
with
with that.
Brown that Jimmy G ain't gonna be your quarterback week 6.
He know that.
No, I
Trey
don't
Lance
know
gonna
that.
be your
He know
quarterback.
that.
Our coach is
You
unpredictable.
Time out.
Nah,
Time
nah,
out,
but
people.
Jimmy G
Go
is
back.
predictable.
Time
He's
out.
gonna get hurt.
Time out, people.
He's predictable. He's
Time
gonna
out,
get hurt.
people.
Okay,
Look at
disregard
Vito
injury.
backtracking.
Disregard
Go back
injury.
a couple injuries. Go cap.
I
go.
said his
Time
job
out.
is inevitable, but
Time out.
Jimmy G is
Go
the starter.
back. No, he didn't say his time is inevitable.
Yes, I did.
What he said exactly.
Formalities is what I said exactly.
Yes, it's already Trey Lance's job.
It's just formalities. But
Yes.
as of now, it's Jimmy's G's
All
job.
right.
Okay. All right. I'll give you that. But week 6,
What y'all think, people?
Jimmy G's
I
gonna
He
get
was
can't-
missing a week.
I can't talk, man. So I've been quiet over here. I'm an Eagles fan.
He gotta be quiet.
I'm
'cause
an
he ain't
Eagles
got
fan. I'm
nothing
over
to
here.
do.
I'm
He
very
knows.
quiet. I know.
He knows.
I know. So it is what it is.
On that
Keep it a
note,
C note.
We all the way done with this episode, right?
Ain't no doubt.
Yep.
We thank everybody for tuning in. We appreciate y'all. Like he
LL
break
shit.
this is
LL shit.
action. He
Yeah,
activated.
LL shit. Light skinned nigga.
You know what I
baby.
mean? Keep showing love on social media.
Please.
Share it with everybody, yo. We appreciate all the love. Shout out to UK.
Yeah.
UK
Ain't no doubt.
been tuned in heavy.
Ain't no doubt.
So shout out to the UK, y'all. And until next time, I'm Brown.
Let's go fish.
John.
Vito.
Please tell everybody, keep it a C note.
Shit. This is what I'm feeling like. Da 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 da. Let me tell you what I'm feeling like. Da 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 da.